What's up, Ventures? It's Frown57 here, and welcome to Rigs of Rods. Now, I wasn't really planning on doing any Rigs of Rods videos, considering that their new game, I guess you pronounce it BeamNG, is coming up soon. They're working on a new game for that, and it's gonna be like this big. Everyone's calling it the next generation of gaming, because it uses a technique called soft body physics. Now, for the first few minutes, I'm just going to drive this bus around while explaining this, but what Rigs of Rods is an early test development release of a new technique called soft body physics, where it's create realistic damage models for, well, mainly cars in this game. So, yeah, so I'm going to show you this in a minute. I'm going to take a truck and some stuff, and I'm going to run them into some walls, and I'm going to show you how realistic these simulations are. So let's go ahead and stop the bus for a second, and we'll just park it right here, I guess. Shut it off, turn it off, you know, all that good stuff. Now, guys, if the video just like stops in the middle of it, it's not my fault. Remember, this is a very much in development game, so stuff isn't going to be very accurate. So let's spawn a new vehicle. I've downloaded a few mods and I got the content packs and all that, but let's just take, this is one of my favorite cars. Let's just take this one. Actually, let's take a 12 cylinder. That'd actually be a lot better. Alright, so this is the Omega series. I've downloaded a little pack of them on the repository on rigsofrods.com. So let's do a crash test. And I'll go ahead and just get outside the car for you guys so you can see it better. If you like the inside view, I'm going to be doing some inside views stuff too, don't worry. Why is it doing that? Like I said, once again, this is a very much in development game, so it's quite glitchy. So let's run into this wall up here. And as you can see, it made quite a realistic damage model. Now, this is obviously very glitchy with clippings and stuff, but I will leave a link in the description, or you can click somewhere on the screen. I'll put it up here somewhere. It is a link to their video, their latest one showing off Rex, and it's just amazing, guys, how realistic these simulations are. You might as well just go ahead and subscribe to their channel and look at their new videos and follow them on BeamNG.com and all that, because it is just amazing. And I've heard that some rumors, and even on their official form, that they're giving in a couple weeks, or I guess like a week from now, or for you guys, like in a couple days, they'll be releasing some more information about a game they're starting to develop with it. They worked out the physics. They're still working it out a little bit, but they're working on the game itself now, so I don't care how much it costs. I am gonna get that game. I don't care even if it's free, it's most likely gonna be free, but if they do charge for it, I don't care what the price is. I'm gonna buy it, because I've always loved Rex for some reason. I've always just loved looking at them, and being able to actually be in a game, just doing that is like, yeah, this is the game for me. So as you can see, there's some obviously real-time physics where, you know, mirrors go around. I mean, this is not a default car. This is made by someone. It's, I think, supposed to be the best car in the game now, though. But you can just see, guys, how realistic this is and how this is gonna affect games in the future. But I'm gonna do something real exciting here. I'm gonna park this car right here. I'm gonna shut it off, and I'm gonna get out of it using the enter key. I'm gonna go over here, and this is gonna be really interesting, guys. Trust me, you'll love this. I'm gonna spawn in some kind of car, or truck, something. Let's just spawn in this one. Seems like I got a good one to use. Alright, so yeah, it's getting a good proper view here. Sorry if you can't hear me, guys. There's some really loud sounds. I don't know if they're quiet for you or not, but alright, so let's just take this car, because this seems like an appropriate car for this. And you guessed it. We're gonna run these two cars into each other. So this is a little weird for me driving this, because I'm using like some weird controls for this, so it's a little weird having to talk in the microphone like this, yet at the same time do these controls. But let's do this. So let's turn around up here. I mean, you can see my great driving skills. Not really. Alright. Let's turn it around here. You know, we can just turn around. We don't even need to back up. Pro driving skills. Yeah. Alright. Let's just drive in the center here. Not really. I need to figure out, like, where the car is at. Alright. And 3, 2, 1, boom! Oh, jeez. Oh, I just destroyed this. Oh gosh, you can just see that it completely destroyed this Ford. And then as for this car, it's trying to roll away. It didn't get hit as much. This is obviously a very powerful car. It's a very strong car. It's not really the kind that would bust into pieces, but what's funny to me is when you turn lights on, they both still work, even though they're not even attached in any way. But again, this was an early development. You're not focusing on little details, which they probably will add them. What I really think the game is about is, you know, seeing how much a game can be turned into physics and how realistic it can be. Like, I can just see this being used in insurance commercials. I can just see the future of these physics in games being used for actual insurance commercials, and I'm sure that's actually what's going to happen. I'm sure that's what's going to end up happening. So let's drive into the back of this car, because we're just beating it up. Oh, I forgot it hit my car too. I thought I was going to hit it, but I forgot that it's also going to mess up mine pretty bad. And yet the lights still work. I think there's brake lights too on this one. Yeah. Alright, well, let's get out over here and go into this car. So as you can see, the back's pretty bad messed up. Yeah, and then the front's, it's okay. It's not that bad. But when you get in it, it's... I mean, you can just see how good this is, but I'm not going to get in much depth of this. I just wanted to basically... This isn't really much of a gameplay, because this isn't really much of a game. It's just kind of something to waste your time. Really, all I was doing, guys, was just trying to show you how these physics work and how this is going to affect gaming in the future and many other things, like insurance commercials. So, to end this off, I'm going to respawn this car, and I'm going to throw it up in the air. Oops. Automatic shift, there we go. And yes, I know how to stick shift. Alright, whee! Bah! Yeah! Wow. That didn't obliterate the car, but it messed it up pretty bad. Yeah. Wow. And the funny thing is, we can still drive it. Oh, I guess not. I guess I broke the wheels. Usually you can still drive them in a shape like this, but you get the point, guys. So this is Rigs of Rods. I'll leave a link for Rigs of Rods in the description and that video. They're both from the same creators. And don't forget, a subscription to my channel is appreciated, guys. And thanks so much for watching, everybody. Bye-bye.